A gun enthusiast, Weber posted videos to his personal YouTube channel showing him loading and firing several shots from a handgun. Investigators say it's another skill he's mastered.
His abilities, his capabilities are well documented on the intranet, and all you have to do is look at that.
Weber is now awaiting extradition back to Maryland.
Quadruple amputee / professional cornhole player / murderer. Yes, I said all that. So we're out into it, a few videos that we'll look at, and then of course we'll go over into the AI breakdown just to get a little bit more information into this whole
A
case.
very unusual murder investigation in Maryland, where the suspect is a quadruple amputee known as one of the top professional cornhole players in America. Stranger than fiction. 27-year-old Dayton Weber faces a series of charges. Chanel Call looks at the case against the man who was once considered an inspiration.
Dayton Weber, one of the greatest stories in all of cornhole.
Dayton Weber has garnered national attention for overcoming long odds, winning professional cornhole tournaments as a quadruple amputee.
I actually came up with my own kind of quote that got me through everything, and that's "the world won't wait."
But police now say Weber is charged with first and second-degree murder. On Sunday night, Weber was driving in his Tesla SUV in La Plata, Maryland, with 3 friends, when police say a conversation got heated.
The driver and the front seat passenger were apparently engaged in an argument, but I'm not sure what about.
One of the people in the back seat told investigators Weber shot and killed 27-year-old Bradrick Michael Wells. According to that witness, Weber then pulled over and asked them and another person in the back seat to help him remove Wells's body from the car. They refused and got out of the vehicle. Weber drove off, and 2 hours later,
A resident called 911 to say that they saw what appeared to be a body lying in somebody's yard.
police identified the body as Wells. Weber was eventually found at a nearby hospital in Virginia, where he was arrested. A gun enthusiast, Weber posted videos to his personal YouTube channel showing him loading and firing several shots from a handgun. Investigators say it's another skill he's mastered.
His abilities, his capabilities are well documented on the intranet, and all you have to do is look at that.
Weber is now awaiting extradition back to Maryland.
I was, the whole time, as soon as they said shoot, I was like, how could he get a good aim and shoot? But this man's a professional at what he does. He has mastered his body. Let's keep going to see if there's anything else.
For CBS Mornings, I'm Chanel Call.
Let's go over to that next video.
Welcome back. And now to a very unusual murder investigation in Maryland, where the suspect is a quadruple amputee and he's one of the top professional cornhole players in America. CBS News correspondent Chanel Cole joins us now with more. And Chanel, what more can you tell us about this case?
Well, look, Mugo, this is a bizarre and disturbing story. At the center of this story is someone who would be considered to be an inspiration up until now, 27-year-old Dayton Weber. This is someone who is a quadruple amputee and also a star cornhole player. He is a professional cornhole player who's won multiple tournaments before, but now police, Mugo, believe that he is also a murderer. So how did this happen? Well, police say that Weber was out with a couple of friends. He had 3 people in his vehicle. He was driving his Tesla SUV in La Plata, Maryland on Sunday night when this happened. They say that someone who was in the vehicle told them that things got heated in that vehicle. They say one of the people who were in the back seat told investigators that Weber actually shot and killed 27-year-old Bradrick Michael Wells. That person also told police that Weber then pulled the car over, asked the 2 remaining passengers who were inside the vehicle at that moment to help him pull Wells's body out of the vehicle. Those 2 people told police, Mugo, they refused to do so and that they then got out of the car and left the scene. They say Weber then drove away and that Wells's body was found 2 hours later.
A resident called 911 to say that they saw what appeared to be a body lying in somebody's yard.
So Weber was eventually found, Mugo, at a nearby hospital in Virginia just a couple of hours later after he was arrested. Investigators also described this as someone who is a gun enthusiast. What does that mean? Well, look at some of the videos on your screen right now. These are videos that he posted to his personal YouTube channel, which obviously show him loading and firing several shots from a handgun, as you see there. Weber was charged with first and second degree murder. As for next steps in this case, he is waiting to be extradited back to Maryland.
All right, Chanel.
Now, this is a crazy situation. Let's go over to the AI breakdown. But I do have a question. First and second degree murder. Why both? He only killed one person. I was assuming you would just go with first degree, or are they just trying to see which one sticks? But let's get over into it and see what we can find out, y'all. And see what we can find out. So, as we know, he is 27 years old, professional cornhole player, quadruple amputee, was arrested on March 23rd. It happened on Sunday, March 22nd. He was driving his Tesla. During an argument, he allegedly shot the front seat passenger, 27-year-old Bradrick Michael Wells, twice in the head. And he's got aim. Well, he's right beside him, but still. After the shooting, he reportedly pulled over, asked the passengers to help. They refused, like we know. Allegedly, he drove off with the victim's body, eventually dumping it in the residence yard. He was located at a hospital seeking treatment for an unrelated medical issue where he was arrested. He is charged with first degree, second degree murder, first degree assault, and the use of firearm in a commission of a felony. As we know, he's a well-known American Cornhole League champion. Why first? Spelled that wrong, but hey, we'll get it. So in Maryland, he is facing both first degree and second degree charges for the fatal shooting. Prosecutors often file both charges to ensure that the best chance for securing a conviction depending on what they can prove regarding the defendant's intent and level of planning. Okay, makes sense. That's what I was thinking. What argument makes someone throw their life away like this? And then he thought he had some people who was really down with him say, yeah, come on, help me get rid of this body out the car. They looked at him crazy. No, we good. He drove off, had to do it himself. Ended up getting caught 2 hours later. Absolutely crazy situation, y'all, but we will keep up with this to see exactly what he gets charged for, what his defense will be. Is he going to file for self-defense? How is he going to plead? But let's keep up with this story. But let me know your thoughts on that, and let me know if you disagree with anything I said. Absolutely tragic situation.